Skye Squad, we are back in the building. Yes, we got to talk a little bit of Real Housewives of Atlanta tea tonight. Listen, okay, after Sunday night's episode, apparently some people done went in on Porsha's sister and her mother, okay? And I don't know who these people were, but Porsha does give us an indication on who they were. So we're going to get into that. But first, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell button, and join the texting community in case you want to get a text message when a new video drops. Now, I say that last part, especially today, because typically, you know, it's nighttime. And I don't really trying to be going live in the nighttime or put out video content in the nighttime. But as I was sitting there, I woke up from my meditation. Yes, I woke up from the meditation. And I said, so check the good interwebs. And my good friend over at Monique and Porsha page on Instagram had posted a piece of the live that I had seen earlier from Porsha. Now, I didn't click on the live earlier. I don't know why I didn't click on the live earlier, but I was just like, oh, she's live. That's new for her because she don't typically go live. You know what I'm saying? But I watched a little bit of it. I was like, whoa. So I had to go on and skedaddle on over to her page. And sure enough, she had left the live up there. So we obviously need to see and talk about this live that she did. So in it, she's gonna, and I encourage you guys to watch the entire thing for a couple of reasons, and we'll discuss those reasons after the live ends, because I do want to kind of jump in and sort of provide some context for what she had to say. But in it, she's going to be addressing the people that were coming for her family and who she suspects it is that is behind some of the trolling on her family's pages. So let's get into this.
Okay, let me say this. I just had to hop on live real quick. Y'all know I don't address a lot of stuff online. Like, I just don't. That's just not even my thing. Especially some show stuff. Like, I really don't be trying to address it or whatever. But, this past Sunday, we had an amazing scene on our show on Real Housewives of Atlanta. And it was with my sister, Lauren, the amazing Lauren. And hey, y'all. And with my mother, Diane. Now, the scene setup was us sitting down having a conversation because I'm writing a book called Pursuit to Porsha. And we sat down to talk about just life, just our experience together, because like our dynamic between the three of us makes up a lot of situations in my life. They're my support system and all that. And so we sat down and kind of just talk about the past and just kind of reflect and decide what we will put in the book or what we won't put in the book. Another part of us sitting down having these emotional conversations stems from the fact that we all have a podcast together. And so our podcast is myself, my mom, and Lauren. And the podcast is called Porsha for Real. Now, I don't know if y'all been listening to the podcast or not, but it's probably the most authentic podcast out there when it comes to family. We love Red Table Talk, but it's along those lines of like us just really looking into ourselves and speaking our truth and loving who we are and our journey and who we've become. And we've gotten pretty used to just being transparent from doing the podcast together. So boom, Housewives is like, oh, we want to film you talking together. We didn't have a podcast schedule, so we're like, we want to film you guys having one of those conversations, one of those transparent family conversations. And so we did. And mind you, I've been on this show now, 9 years? I don't know how many years, but I've been on the show a long time. And since I've been on the show, my family been on the show with me this entire time. Like, they're pretty much vets. Okay, so whatever reality TV people you see on the television, my family are up there with them. Right? Because they've been doing this. They know the ins and outs of all of this. And I'm at a stoplight. And they are used to the cameras. And they are comfortable with the cameras. And they're comfortable with being themselves. And letting the camera see our reality. They're used to it already at this point. So we're having a conversation. most people hit me up about the conversation and was like, that was so real, you know, like a couple people told me, like Cynthia, you know, a couple people hit me and was like, you know, it was really emotional when you talked about your dad and stuff like that and different things. And it was refreshing to hear your mom and your sister talk about, you know, their experience as you being a child and everything like that. But there was a part of it. Some people have been going on my sister's page, and I want y'all to get off my sister's page, okay? Y'all are on my sister's page with some bull. Don't go to my sister's page. Don't go to my mama's page. Definitely don't bring on my page. Don't come over here talking about my family, period. I don't do that. And I think I have an idea who is behind these fake pages talking about my family. Trying to make my mom feel bad. Saying that my mom was trying to make my stepmom look like a side chick. No way in the world. My mother and my stepmom have the most beautiful relationship. Most mature, loving relationship. We spend holidays together. I've seen them have nothing but a respectful, genuine relationship. My mom, when she was talking on the show, even said that she was happy when my stepmom got married to my dad. Mind you, my stepmom married my dad a while after my mother and my father were divorced. So there's no overlapping whatsoever. There's no side chick. There's no shade. There's no none of that. So whoever this is who's bringing this into this, don't do it, because the devil ain't going to work with this one. We are family. And we're going to always be family. And the only reason why my sister came up that we were half sisters is because in real life we are. Like, we have two different moms and one dad. However, in our family, you better not say half nothing, because you get smacked in the mouth, you get spanking, whatever. We are sisters through and through blood. And my mother and my stepmother are basically like sisters. One is the big sister, my mom, who's older, and then Lauren's mom. But those who are trying to bring negativity and bring in division into my family, you can kiss and find out who you are behind this fake page, which I have an idea who it is. You barking up the wrong tree, because we are blessed and family is everything. And you know, it's really something these days. You know, we all been through the pandemic. We all are here still trying to survive the pandemic. We're in quarantine, and you really realize how much family means to you, you know, and you really cherish family and those bonds, and you know, just the pure fact that you have people going through the same thing you're going through, who you love and who you cherish. And so don't ever get behind a computer screen and try to come against anybody's family. That's like the worst thing you could possibly do. And you trolls are getting on my nerves with that, because it actually affects people who I love. Now me, I don't care. Y'all say what y'all want about me all day long. Y'all talk about me all day, okay? Up, down, all around. But what you're not gonna do is affect my family. So go on with the. This is what I came on here for, and I never do this. I'm not super articulate to write no long caption under a picture, so I didn't want to do that. I just want to tell you, stop the okay, because I don't play that. Don't come from my family. I love my sister to no end. As y'all can see, my sister has my back and has always held me down. I have always loved and respected and supported my sister. And my mother is the most transparent woman, real woman you will ever meet. If nothing she has ever said or done, nothing will ever be meant or come from a malice place or a mean-spirited place or whatever. Everyone grows. And that's the biggest thing when it comes to people in relationships. You have to grow. And some people just grow.
Now, here's the thing. Okay, so as I was watching it, you know, typically I will just try to cut out the portion of the live that you need to see, or the part where it's really talking about, you know, the issue at hand. But I wanted to kind of give you guys more of it, because I felt like to me, it was so refreshing to see Porsha in alive and just speak so passionately about her family, you know, about how she felt about the show, what was going on. And I just feel like she just has this sort of radiant light about her that I really just appreciate. I mean, it really just felt good watching it because I felt the place that she was coming from. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, and she is someone who gets it. She gets it in this reality TV show game. There are going to be people that have a whole lot to say about anything that you have to say and do and all that sort of thing. And it's okay for you guys to leave it at her. But I can also understand that she wants to, you know, protect her family from, you know, the trolling and the scrutiny and all that kind of stuff like that. Now, I will say that, you know, obviously when they get on the camera, you know, you know, that's just part of the reality TV show game, is that they too can become targets for people who want to troll them or have commentary about them. However, I can also understand from the human perspective that you don't want somebody coming after your mama and your sister and your stepmama. And, you know, just it feels a little bit, you know, bad to me. So I would just encourage y'all, you know, and that's why even on this channel, I try not to go too like far in on the children or the mamas and stuff like that, because I just kind of feel like, you know, it's just a respect thing for me. But that's just me. That's just my thought, my opinion. The better question is, what do you guys think? Shout out your comments down in the comment section down below. Listen, if you guys like Housewives related content, reality TV show related content, and you want the perspective of someone who's actually done it as well, definitely continue to tune into my channel. Support all the great bloggers out there who are providing all this good content for all of us as we get through this whole pandemic. And with that being said, guys, I will catch you in the next video.